Welcome, my friend. We are together with one perfect Olympic question. What did he give us in the question x to the 10 minus x to the 15? Set equal to 2, and he wants us to find x values. First, above x, 10, the expression I said, I can write x over 5 squared. After writing this, let's give a name like x to 5 and m, and change our equation accordingly. What will it be? X over 5 squared minus x to the cube of 5 equals 2 if we write m in the places we see. M squared. We have converted the cube of minus m to equal 2 format. Now let's arrange a little more. M squared minus the cube of May. 2 is equal to 0. The expression we call the cube of m. I'm trying to make the sign positive. Cube of m minus m squared. I said plus 2 is equal to 0. And later, I want to change these two. Cube of m minus m squared plus 1 is 0. We need to think of these immediately. We call a cube plus b cube a plus b. Times a squared minus a times b plus b squared. The expression we call a squared minus b squared. We were writing a minus b times a plus b. Where do I use them now? I will use this question, guys. We definitely need to know what to do with them. Yes. If I write this as m cubed plus 1 cube minus m squared plus 1 squared is equal to 0. If we added it a little more, m cubed plus 1 cube minus parenthesis m squared minus 1. 1 squared is equal to 0. Now I do this, I can apply the rules. M plus 1 times m squared minus m plus 1 minus, I said m minus 1 times m plus 1 is equal to 0. Look after that attention. What part do we do? That friend and that friend over there are partners. Then, let's take this equation m plus 1 bracket. What will be in m plus 1 bracket? This part will come exactly m squared minus m plus 1 if you pay attention. See, this is here. Minus multiplied by minus. I multiplied m minus minus plus 1. I said equal to 0. Let's edit some more m plus 1. I wrote the m square exactly. These two expressions will be minus. Plus 2 is equal to 0. Now this means that the expression is 0. It means that it is 0, or that expression is 0. If m plus 1 is equal to 0, the value we call m is minus 1, which is our first value. M squared minus 2 member plus 2 is equal to 0. We see that it is not factored, delta or discriminant in this case. We need to move on to the part we call delta equals. We could express b squared as 4ac. The expression we call a here is 1. The expression we call b. 2. The expression we call c came to 2. If we put them in place in delta, minus 2 squared minus 4 times a 1. Expression we call c. 2 delta is equal to 4 to 8. Thus 8 is less than 0. So we pass the complex. If I want to find the roots now, what will happen to this expression? I say m2 3 minus b plus minus root delta over. What can we do with 2a? If I continue from here, what was the expression we called b? minus 2 plus minus. 40 into x1 came in the root. A little more. When we go 2 plus minus minus 1 in the root, we know that I is equal to, if we simplify 2 divided by 2, 1 plus minus I has arrived. So when we look at my roots, the expression we call m2, what will happen when we look from here? 1 minus I, what happened in the expression we call m3? It came as 1 plus I. So how do I solve them? A little bit here. We move to the undergraduate or graduate part. I now know what the expression m is. The expression we call m was x to the 5th. If I want to solve this, x to the 5th is equal to -1. I can say that x is -1 from here. Okay, but for example, I will untie your parts here. X to the 5th is equal to 1 plus I. Here, things are changing now. Let me say x is equal to k. Root 2 to the 1 to 5. Tis minus pi over 4 plus p divided by 4, sorry, I confused it with the minus above, plus 2k divided by pi. We can write this as 5. Of course, the expression we call k here is 0, 1, 2, 3. We'll go up to 4. Starting from scratch here, guys. Roots 1 other. If I write the expression x to the 5th is equal to 1, shaped xi. In this case, what will happen here? Xk is equal to root 2 to the 1 set 5. Tis minus pi over 4 plus 2k pi over 5. If we pay attention to the k's here again, 0, 1, as you can see from the 2, 3, 4 graphics, 1 is 1 plus I and the other is 1 minus. No matter what angle values, you can see how it moves. Please don't forget to like and follow. If you want to see more videos like this, you can subscribe to my channel. If you want, let's try this root we found here. What did we find as -1? If we write -1, the 10th force of -1, minus the 15th force of 1. I wonder if it really equals 2. The double power of -1 is always positive. Negative in front of minus plus 1 is equal to 2. Our answer was correct. See you soon. Bye-bye.